Hey guys, so I have had my eye on this foundation ever since Kathleen Lights said that this is one of her go-to favorite foundation. It is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Long Wear High Cover Foundation. The shade I have right now is the shade 3.5. I do have a little bit of a tan, so I think this will match really well. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it like I apply all of my foundations with a sponge. This is the Maybelline Face Studio. So if you guys are curious to see how this applies and how it looks with all the layers on top, then just keep watching. So the claims on this are just long wear high cover foundation SPF of 25, and that's all it says. So let's dive right in. The bottle's nice. It's a glass frosted bottle, pump, and it's got the Giorgio Armani logo on the lid. Very nice, very classy, very high-end and luxurious feeling. No noticeable fragrance right off the bat. Okay, shade-wise, I feel like it's a perfect shade for me right now. Everything looks brighter and lighter in these studio lights, but it actually is a good color match, so don't let the lights fool you. Let me grab a mirror and look up close. I used 3 pumps. Already it's emphasizing the smile lines, like making me look older than I am, or making my skin look older than I am. It's already starting to settle into the forehead wrinkles. So right off the bat, I'm saying I'm not really a huge fan of this one, but I was in the pool all day, so my skin might be a little on the dry side, but perhaps I can kind of perk things up with setting spray, some concealer. So the coverage is nice. I would say it's like a medium to full coverage foundation. It did cover my acne, some of my scars. You can still see the birthmarks and such through, so I'm not going to say it's a full coverage. You can still see my sunspot. Like, it's not a full coverage foundation. It says that it is a high cover foundation. So medium to high, yes, I would agree with that. SPF of 25, which I think is great. So I will do a flashback test for you right here. So as you can see, there's no flashback with this foundation. So let me hop off, apply the rest of my face, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like with everything layered on top. So I applied some of the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist to see if I can add a little bit of like hydration back into my face. So let's dry that off. And that did seem to help. My skin looks a bit glowier and fresher than it did right after applying this. And the concealer that I applied is the Tarte Shape Tape. So right now with just the foundations, I don't think that I really need to set it. It feels set, especially with the setting spray and the hydrating milky mist. I don't feel like I need to set this at all. It looks really nice. I'm just gonna kind of dust a little bit of powder under the under eyes before I finish my makeup. But let me give you my first thoughts on this foundation. It still looks heavy, especially in like the smile line area. Already settling into lines there. Looks a little heavy between the eyebrows, and it is emphasizing my forehead, kind of forehead trenches. I don't know, I got them from my dad from doing this too much. So if you have more mature skin, this may not look the best on you, but we'll see how it wears, and I'll continue to try it for the next week or so. Of course, I will always give you guys an update in the description box below, but let me hop off, add some under eye setting powder, some bronzer, some blush, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like at the end. Okay guys, so here is what the foundation looks like with everything layered on top of it. I have a little bit of Loreal trumatch Lumi bronzer. I have a little bit of the Mallywood Glow Blush and Ombre Highlighting Trio. On the lips, I have a combination of 2 different holographic glosses, one from Maybelline, one from CoverGirl. They're both like in that peachy family. The The only setting powder I used on my face was a little bit of NYX banana powder. I just dusted it under my eyes and then any excess I had in the T-zone. So really not much powder at all on my face. It still looks heavy, especially in the smile lines, between the eyebrows, the forehead. So the areas that show age first. Here is a close-up. Right there. Right there. So first impressions on this Giorgio Armani foundation. While it feels high quality and it looks nice on the perimeter of my face, I don't think it looks great on drier or more mature skin. That's just what I'm thinking right now. I'll let you guys know if it changes, but for now, I would say that this is one that I'm not going to be saying run out and buy right away. But I have other Giorgio Armani products to try in the future, so stay tuned for more reviews. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of first impressions of the Power Fabric Foundation from Giorgio Armani. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!